left in this tournament trying to make it to this final table, but when I see him sitting there with the Royal Flush Girls, I'm not so sure he's upset about it anymore.
All right, back to the felt we go. Andrew Roble, a quick fold, and now Antonio Esfandiari with just 8-4. He's going to raise. Makes it 325,000 to go.
Well, Vanessa looking him up with a king-7 here, just not buying it that he's got a hand.
We're going to see the first three. Here they are. And it's a queen-jack-10. Big open-ended for Vanessa. Antonio.
Quickly reaching for chips. Now betting 470,000. And without hesitation, Vanessa calls him with the open-end straight draw.
Yeah, she doesn't believe him. And here comes the turn.
Well, now a king comes off. So Vanessa now has two kings, but you're fearful your opponent's got a straight here, Vince. King, queen, jack 10 on the board.
And look at this. Antonio is going to bet nevertheless with absolute poppycock.
Well, Vince, the only way you could possibly call him here was to think he had absolutely nothing, just like he does have. And Vanessa has made this call.
Oh, that's a brilliant read by Vanessa.
Unbelievable what a call this is. Now a 7 comes off. She's now made 2 pair.
Doesn't help Antonio. Can he possibly fire 3 times?
I'm all in.
Whoa! Not just fire, he's gone all in.
Unbelievable bet. Now, Vince, I'm sure because she didn't raise on the turn, he's not putting her on an ace. She might have a 9, but she is staring him down. Vince, she just senses he's at it, as we say, that he's just making a move here, which indeed he is. But folks, to pull the trigger for all your money with no hand in this spot, that takes a lot of heart. Antonio's got that.
You're right. Vanessa was on him.
You did say that you were going to bluff me on television. Remember that yesterday? You said I'm going to bluff you on television.
Well, that is good info because that's exactly what's going on here. He's trying to make the biggest steal of the year on the WPT.
Well, Vince, because he said that yesterday, she suspects this is the time that he's doing it. That's why she called him on the turn with kings.
That river really helped me.
And why she might call him here with kings and 7s. And Vince, this would be the greatest call we've seen in years on the World Poker Tour.
Now I beat a lot of other hands.
The magician is blowing up smoke and mirrors right now. And Vanessa would make the call of the year if she can figure this out, if she can read her man correctly. But there's so much pressure on her. Will she do it?
I don't think you bluffed me twice.
She's got to make the lay down. The magician saws the woman in half.
Well, Vince, in my view, you got to give both these players kudos for the way they played this hand.
Show it, show it, show it.
Antonio bluffing the pot all the way down. Vanessa suspecting it.
Can't show bluff.
But what a play by Antonio Esfandiari.
This guy
Amory Peleg
has coached successful pros that have made millions of dollars. And now he's bringing that expertise to you. Introducing Upswing Lab 2.0. Based off the original Upswing Lab created by Doug Polk, this is a one-stop shop to poker mastery. Start your journey today by checking out Upswing Lab 2.0.
Chips. With just a 7-3, Mike.
Yeah, really not much of a hand, but he's going to raise it, it looks like, just to try to pick up the blinds and antes here.
Yeah, 65,000 into Darren with just a jack 8. He kind of knows what's happening here. He's going to make the call. So a 7-3 up against a jack 8. And there's an 8 on the flop and a 7.
Well, Shawn has flopped bottom pair. Darren has flopped middle pair and a gut shot straight draw, as you can see.
And Shawn's going to come out with a continuation bet. It looks like 80,000 with his 7s. And Darren, of course, with the 8s. And a straight draw is going to make the call.
And now a jack comes off. Now Darren has 2 pair.
But Shawn first to act is not going to slow down. He's getting more chips out, it looks like. Yep. 160,000 into Darren.
Even though Darren's got 2 pair, he's frozen here because there's a possible straight out there and a possible flush, as you
Doesn't
can see.
have that many chips though, Mike. You just fire here and just gamble.
I think you do just what he's doing. You make the call with 2 pair and the straight flush draw.
All right, he's in front, and the river card helps neither player.
I'm all in.
Off an all-in bet by Shawn Kunix. What a play this is. And even though Darren has 2 pair, he's fearful his opponent's got a flush a straight. Just wouldn't think he would make this kind of play with 2 pair or trips with a possible flush and straight out there. But I know one thing. You're sitting in Darren's seat. Just a tough call to make here for all your dough. If he's got the straight or flush, you're reporting to the rail and you're out of here in 6th place.
Well, this could be the turning point for Darren. If he should make this, it would be a spectacular call. He would double up.
Well, you only call this if you think your opponent's bluffing, Vince. That's all.
He's gonna lay down.
Just too much pressure.
Yeah,
you
let's
can't
go.
do it for all your chips. I don't blame Darren for laying that hand down, but you just got to take your hat off to this Ohio State Buckeye. He played that hand with the precision of the Ohio State marching band, I can tell you that.
Alex is a poker pro out of Huntington, New York. He's 26 years old. 10 WPT cashes. He's going to quickly fold that, though.
First time I played with Alex, I said, were you a linebacker or a tight end?
Okay.
Linebacker.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was.
80.
Shawn Perry, the chip leader, has picked up a pair of 5s, making it 80 to go. And we got a few folds. And now, Richard Kersh getting into action here. Richard has a Jack-7.
Well, if Richard looks a little familiar, that's because 10 years ago, he made a WPT final table at the Mirage, where he was up against Phil Ivey and Jonathan Little. Richard is ahead, but Shawn likes his pair of 5s, so he's going to bet out for 105. Richard check raises him here.
Back into the 21-year-old. But Shawn's not going anywhere. Makes his call.
It's a very nice check raise from Richard. Senses that he's ahead, wants to maximize his value.
Turn a king helps neither player.
Pretty safe card for Richard. I'm not sure if he can get more value by betting or checking, but he is elected to check, and I think against someone as aggressive as Shawn, I like his choice.
Wow, Shawn's going to come out with a bet. 525,000.
At this stage, I can't tell if Shawn thinks he's value betting or bluffing, or protecting his hand. I'm not really sure, so we'll find out on the river, but Richard is called.
River card is nothing. 3.
Very inconsequential. So if you're Richard and you think that Shawn was drawing, your hand is good.
All in.
Wow. Whoa. Okay, now I'm confident Shawn is bluffing. I'll say it like this, Vince. If you check raise the flop and end up folding on this run out, you're doing it wrong. You either check call so you can call down against someone really aggressive, or you check raise so you don't fold on this texture. Oh no.
No, he's got to release that hand.
That's a tough spot. You can avoid by just check calling the flop. If you're uncomfortable playing such a big pot there, that was unfortunate.
Rich, you call me on every freaking pot I bet against you. When you fold,
Well, I'll find out in 20 minutes if it was a good fold.
you got a sick feeling or something?
Oh man, I'm gonna enjoy watching Shawn Perry tonight.
I thought you were for sure calling, man.
And now Chris Moorman, the Englishman, top online poker player in the world. He's got Jack Deuce.
Gonna raise on the button here. 135,000 to go.
Patrick out. Now Glenn Lefay, the money manager. He's got a Jack Queen. Well, he is going to make this call.
Really did well with the Queen 10 a minute ago when he doubled up. That's how he does with the Queen Jack.
And the flop is a Queen 7-4.
Yeah, Chris has a flush draw. Glenn has top pair. He's got the 2 queens he checks.
Yeah, the man with the 4 flush, the raise before the flop, will make this continuation bet. Looks like 135.
I think Glenn wants to find out where he's at. He is going to raise it to 330,000. Yeah, will Moorman just call or raise back with the flush draw? He's just going to call.
Yep, Moorman hoping to catch a heart.
So Glenn knows he's got something. Doesn't know what.
Not a heart, 5 of diamonds. Glenn's going to check again.
And a check raise on the flop, but once Moorman called him, he's going to slow down a little bit.
Bet is 450,000. A quick call by Glenn Lefay.
So we're going to the river. Well, a 6 of spade comes off, so a 4-card straight on the board. And Glenn checks yet again.
Chris has none of that.
Well, Moorman knows the only possibility he has to win this pot is to bet at it.
And He is going to bet it's 730,000.
He's going to give himself a chance to win it anyway.
Scary board to make a call on. I feel like I have you here. You could be in the stratosphere right now, for all I know.
And he calls.
Got it.
Yes.
Luck, right?
And that's going to send him into space a little bit.
Thank you.
This guy
Amory Pellet.
has coached successful pros that have made millions of dollars. And now he's bringing that expertise to you. Introducing Upswing Lab 2.0. Based off the original Upswing Lab created by Doug Polk, this is a one-stop shop to poker mastery. Start your journey today by checking out Upswing Lab 2.0.
On LeBrit, Chris Moorman, top online poker player in the world. He's got Queen Jack, makes it 250 to go.
Chris Moorman is truly one of the most respected players in the world, no doubt about it.
Glenn Lefay is not going anywhere. He's got ace-7. He's making this call. Michael Rocco.
Well, he's going to call with the Queen-7 because there's so much money in the pot.
Three-way action. Game is heating up, and the flop is a 3-3 king.
Well, no help to anybody. See how this plays out.
Glenn checks.
Rocco is going to lead out and bet this pot.
150.
Very suspicious betting into a pre-flop razor here.
Yeah, but Chris is going to go out.
Well, Lefay is just not buying it. He said, you know, even if the guy flopped a king, he's going to check raise on the flop because Moorman's going to make a continuation bet with that flop.
He's called it, and a 5 of hearts on the turn.
Check.
Doesn't change anything. Glenn checking again.
And Rocco betting again, this time 325,000.
Good call.
And Glenn Lefay has got his radar up, Vince.
Yeah.
He has just picked him off like a cherry on a tree so far here. He just believes his ace high is the best hand, and it is.
And the 8 of diamonds on the river, that doesn't change anything. Glenn going to check again. Can this guy strike 3 times, and will it work? If he does, he is betting 3 times, 350 this time.
Put you on a hand, and I can beat that hand.
It's like a beg me call bet there. It's a very small bet. Pot's got over 1.7 million in it. He only bet 350 here on a bluff.
This would be a heck
Well,
of a
Glenn
call.
has made the call with the
Beautiful
ace
call.
high and going to take down this pot.
Oh, be proud, Glenn.
Wow, called him on the flop, the turn, and the river with just ace high. That is playing the game.
Oh, man, who is the pro at this game? Glenn Lefay, you're looking good. Strong play.
Back to work they all go. 4 left. Fighting it out for this title.
And on the ant, nothing hand. Igor's going to take a rest.
Well, Clad Nikki now in 4th chip position himself. Picks up a pair of 3s here. And just going to limp in and call.
And let's see if Mike Leah will get aggressive. Having all those chips, nope. He's going to see a flop with just a king 6. There's no raise on this one. Here we go.
Flop comes 7-4 deuce. So as the cards lie, Chris out in front with his 2 3s. He's going to check.
Mike now with nothings, bet 75,000.
And he may think king high is the best hand after his opponent checked. But probably worrying about that a little bit now.
Yeah, Chris has made the call. We're going to the turn. It's a 10 of hearts. Changes nothing. And Chris checking again. Mike's going to continue to bet with nothing. 150. Chris a little punchy from the last hand.
Nice call here by Chris.
Yeah, not punchy enough to go out though. River card is a 9. Doesn't help either player, so.
Again, action on Chris. Again, he checks.
Mike just pull up the white flag and just say, I've tried. I'm done. My king high, no, he's gonna keep betting 200,000. And now Chris with the threes, never raising, never finding out where he is. A lot of cards have you beat. Do you pay off another 200 when you're on the short stack?
It's a tough call here. The opponent bet the flop, the turn, and now the river. You've just got 2 threes. All you can beat is a bluff.
Oh, he doesn't care. He's gonna make the good call. Solid play by Chris. And Mike shows his king high.
Chris wins the pot.
And so nicely done by Chris Clad Nikki, taking down the pot with a miserable pair of threes.
Well done.
It's 125, 250. Action on Andy Wong.
Yeah, Andy, the chip leader, going for a second WPT title tonight. Going to raise it up here to 500,000.
Don Elias, 2-time WPT champ, goes out, and now non-professional Jason Bryn going to make a call with King 3. Here comes the flop.
Now flop Queen 3 deuce. So Jason flops second pair and checks. Andy with the gut shot straight draw and a backdoor flush draw is going to bet here 500,000.
Quick call by Bryn going to the turn.
And a 7 comes off.
Check.
And again, Jason checks. And again, Andy is going to bet, this time 900,000.
With 6 high. Just trying to roll through this, but ooh, this man's getting a little stubborn. He's going to make the call with the threes. Good call. Getting expensive, going to the river.
This might be it.
And a 9 comes off.
Doesn't help Andy.
No apparent help to anybody.
Good.
Jason checks again.
I don't think I can fold, so put him in.
I don't think I can fold, put him in. When a guy says that, you're going to bet, Vince.
Yeah.
And of course, Andy knows the only way he can win this pot is to bet at it. It's impossible to win a checking. Well, virtually impossible. And he is going to bet, and bet big.
You win.
Jason calls.
He didn't even know what the bet was, Vince. He just said call.
With bottom pair, let's get it right.
He's bragging because he should be. That is going to throw everyone off.
That part my fault?
That was frustration. That was the first. You got me to call. I ain't folding any pairs now.